So minimum viable product is this concept which has become very popular, especially with technology and internet-based companies. And the whole idea is that you're trying to build a barely functional product. What you say is that the product use case that I have in mind, that is exactly what I'm going to build. I'm not trying to build the bells and whistles which adorn the product and also make it more confusing to users who are using it for the first time. And so what you do is that you build something and you say that, okay, this probably accounts for 70% of the final use case. And you put out this product in front of a set of users. And what you're trying to do there is that you're trying to essentially prove or disprove some hypothesis. So you might have some ideas that this product is going to be used in this particular manner, in this particular fashion, but I don't want to plonk a whole lot of money. I don't want to spend 2 years trying to build it. I want to quickly build something, put it out in front of the market, test it, prove internally and externally that the product has viability. And if that is the case, that is when you want to really invest more in the product and try to build the complete thing so that you can launch it publicly. And so at Slideshare, we've done this many times over, and I think the team has a lot of experience. And so what we do is that, let's say we are conceptualizing a new product, and the initial design and the initial scope of the product is kept fairly flexible. And we might build an early stage prototype and showcase it to a select set of users publicly on the platform, and collect feedback from that particular set of users, see what worked, what did not work, maybe iterate it again, change it over, and push out another version of the product. So it's a series of continuous iterations that you are trying to do with the product design and the product scope, in the hope that you will be able to validate whether the product essentially has a use case or not. A lot of internet companies are doing this. And the good thing about minimum viable product is that it plays in very nicely into the nature of the internet, where for most products you have a large set of prospective users, which means that you can build an early stage prototype, you can put it out in front of people, people can give you feedback, they can write into you via email, they can give it on social media, they can tell you on Twitter, Facebook, and you pick up that feedback and you loop it back to the team and you say, hey, this is what people are telling us, and let's try to improve and iterate. And so it's like a continuous series and cycles of iterative development, and in the hope that finally what you have is a product that the market will accept and it will be successful commercially as well. Give the example of a product that we are currently building, and this is kind of a sales-oriented use case for one of our features, and our team has been working on it for about 6 months, and we have still not launched it publicly. So it is a way in which sales professionals can possibly use Slideshare. But what we've done is that sometime a couple of months ago, we built an initial prototype, and we exposed that particular feature to 2% of our users. And so some of those users started using it, and they wrote back to us and they gave us feedback, and basis that feedback, we went back and we changed the product, and from 2% it was extended to 4% and 6%, but we have still not launched the product. And but that's an example of how we are using the iterative philosophy behind a minimum viable product, and hopefully the product is improving at every stage. And yet at the same time, during this process, it is being exposed live to actual users, so you are getting feedback from the users directly.